What is happening, Dolphins fans, and welcome to another episode of the Finn's Tailgate with your host, El Capitan. And tonight, on the tailgate party that never seems to stop, we're going to do another film study. We're going to look at the Miami Dolphins win against the New York Giants, go through some of the things that went right on offense and defense, and, take a look at how the Dolphins were victorious in the day. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button on the way in and subscribing if you are new. And leave a comment at the end of the video and let me know what you guys think. On this first play, which is the first offensive play of the game by the Miami Dolphins, Devon Achane continues to be super effective in the running game for the Dolphins. And they get a little bit of trickery here right off rip. Tua's going to come out in an empty set and bring Waddle into the backfield with him. And I want you to take a gander at how this play develops. You'll notice Waddle at the top of your screen here, and he's going to come into motion into the backfield right over here next to Tua. Now, this is Devon Achane sitting over here. And what I want you to take a look at is on this formation, this is Alec Ingold. He's going to come as if to play because Tua's going to fake this handoff to Waddle as he's going to be the lead blocker for Waddle out of here going this way. But that's not what the Dolphins do. Waddle comes back, ball is snapped, fakes this way, and Alec Ingold is going to kind of run around like this and block down this way for Devon Achane. Now, also on this play, and beautifully played by the center here, Connor Williams, he's going to come up, just pitch a block, and then roll out here to also be out in front for Devon Achane. And the Dolphins just absolutely gouged them for 25 yards. There goes Waddle into motion. Ball is snapped, fakes the handoff, pitch around to Devon Achane, and notice the blockers out in front picking up the guys right away in this outside zone. Here, offensive linemen getting out in front, everybody doing their part. This is why the Dolphins' run game has been so effective as of late, because this outside zone is just killing it. And Devon Achane gets all the way out to the second level before being gang tackled by safeties and linebackers and everybody that has to get a piece of it. So on this next play, Devon Achane again just absolutely putting on a clinic here at the Miami Dolphins. But I want to show you guys really great blocking downfield. So Kendall Lamb right here, who is in for the injured Teron Armstead. Notice Alec Ingold coming into motion, which allows the linebackers here to freeze. This linebacker has heads up with him, so he's going to move over to this spot, which causes them to get a little bit bunched up right here. Now, everybody's got to account for the Dolphins' passing game, but here, remember, there's our tight end. But I want to point out Kendall Lamb's great blocking downfield down here, who sets the edge, which allows this simple handoff to come all the way out and Devon Achane to bounce it outside and just take this absolutely all the way to the house. Just beautiful work by the blocking on this one. There goes the motion. Chip on out. Now look at the blocking here. We've got a hat on a hat on a hat on a hat. And this is perfect. Even downfield with the wide receivers blocking. It's just great work all the way around. And Devon Achane, who's just absolutely great vision in this outside zone running, is going to make his way out here. And the safeties just underestimate the absolute speed. He had the angle on him, as you'll see. You can see, look, right here. He's got the angle. He sees he's getting ready to take this line right here. But Devon Achane just bounces it ever so slightly and just not able to get there, man. Not able to get there. Just pulls up thinking to himself, golly. Seriously? So on this play, the Miami Dolphins defense get a nice sack here. Zach Sealer just in pursuit, heads up over the guard, ends up shedding the block. But this wasn't, a one-on-one deal. This is how Christian Wilkins and Zach Sealer work great as a team. Christian Wilkins comes up, but it's a stunt move, and he kind of rolls back out. And on the handoff to the guard, he just gets beat because Zach Sealer is taking his inside shoulder while Christian Wilkins is now coming on the outside. And just great relentlessness by Andrew Van Ginkel to allow this stunt move to happen. And, the Dolphins need to do more of these stunt moves with their tackles on the inside because it's a thing of beauty when it works out and comes home. So here we go. Boom. Everybody looks like they're going heads up. Now, Zach Sealer already getting his hand extended out to put pressure on the inside shoulder because really the play is to free up Christian Wilkins on the inside, or on the stunt move, excuse me. But Zach Sealer ends up coming away with this one. Now watch Andrew Van Ginkel. Look, the right guard just takes his eye off the ball. Inside now is Zach Sealer on the inside and getting tripped up by his own man, the center, from the stunt move. Zach Sealer just with the pursuit all day. Boom. Step up in the pocket and gonzo. So on this play, and this is a caution to everybody who plays the Dolphins, and this is, because of the Dolphins have an effective running game, they have this bunch formation down at the bottom of the screen right here, and there's a little bit of confusion on who's got who as number 37 makes his way to take on Tyreek Hill man-to-man, which, hey. But the real problem here is they're going single high safety. And if you're going to play man-to-man on the outside with no help for Tyreek, because this, this guy gets caught peeking into the backfield and leaves number 37 out to dry in coverage here where Tyreek Hill is just going to take the outside shoulder. Now, let's watch as the play develops. Number 37 gets to the top of the screen, takes the inside shoulder. Now, look, I just want to point that out again. Right before the ball is snapped, he takes the inside shoulder, which typically means he thinks he has help over top. And I'm guessing the safety over here just never looked to notice, oh, yeah, that's Tyreek Hill on the top of the screen or something. I can only imagine the Giants film room, they're like, bro, you cannot let him get out there alone like that. So takes inside shoulder, gets caught reaching, and immediately he takes the outside. Now the safety has dropped back as deep as he can get. He's completely out of frame. But Tua already notices Tyreek Hill. If he's even, he's leaving. So Tua sees right away at this point, oh, look, this guy's got his back to me, and that's my guy, Tyreek Hill, over there. Safety's now getting deep, recognizing, oh, yeah, probably should be over there helping, while this man is staring into the backfield, covering no one. They've taken this defensive play call has taken two guys completely out, covering no one. These guys have these guys and this and this and this. And this is because of Devon Achane's running. These defenders that are deep out here, these linebackers, are worried about this explosive run game. And they've said, well, we're going to go single high safety and try to take away the run. And this is what makes the Dolphins super, super dangerous. Because if you're going to give us single high safety, then we're going to go to our passing game. If you're going to go too high and play deep, then we're going to run on you. And Tua just finds him early, and just what a beautiful pass by Tua. I just want to point out, look how early he throws this ball. Tua throws this ball when Tyreek Hill is literally 10 yards, 11 yards off the line of scrimmage. Because remember, this is where the ball was snapped right here. There's the guy holding the marker. So he's 11 yards off the line of scrimmage. But Tua, who's worked tirelessly this offseason to hit these guys in stride, another feather in his cap for the growth in this man's career. Look how far he lays this ball out in front. Boom. He catches it all the way past here. That's a 40-yard pass, just under 40 yards. And now Tyreek Hill, this guy's got no shot. He's already lost. And because Tua laid it out beautifully downfield to Tyreek, Tyreek didn't have to stop for the ball, which would have caused this guy to catch him. And now he's at full speed with the ball in his hands, where now the single high safety, who's taken a terrible angle, has no shot to take him. And Tyreek Hill puts it in the end zone on an easy walk-in. This is how a defense can benefit from a high-powered offense that gets you a lead. We've got man-to-man coverage over here with Kader Kohu on the edge, and they're Daniel Jones is under center in an offset I formation. Now, the play-action pass works when people think you're going to run, but when you're down and you can kind of bet that they're not going to run, you can still play pass pretty well. But I want to point out how great of a job that Javon Holland does, because Javon Holland's down here in the box, and because Deshaun Elliott's out on the field, he's able to play the deep safety, which allows Javon Holland to absolutely do what he does best and be essentially a free roaming safety. So he's going to be down here in the box playing the run game, but as soon as he sees that the quarterback has the ball, he immediately goes back to playing the pass, which now they're going to have like a twist route concept at the top here, where they try to get they try to get people to pass off in coverage. But because Javon Holland and Deshaun Elliott are here playing help, it's not there's nobody open and nobody bit the cheese on the run. And Jerome Baker, who's spying the quarterback the whole time, is going to find him out here, and the Dolphins are going to come away with a sack on this play that just absolutely destroys this drive. So here they go with the motion. Waller goes to the top. And there you are. Now, here's the thing. That's the target right there. Waller on a linebacker. But look how good the coverage is out here. Watch this. Look at that. Now, this is a decent route, but here's the thing. This is how defenses can pin their ears back. Shout out to Andrew Van Ginkel. Because if that man was if the quarterback was standing there, he probably could have found the open man. But because he's gotten off platform, because Andrew Van Ginkel's coming around here like a maniac on him, he's forced to step up, which then and flushed out to the outside of the pocket, which then allows to Jerome Baker to get out in front of him. And both of these safeties are able to come over and play cleanup and help out, which just completely destroys everything they wanted here. Andrew Van Ginkel, again, pass rush. This man is, I love this guy. Here it goes. Little bit of Raekwon Davis on this one, continuing to flush him out. This is just a heads up freaking defensive, everybody doing their job. We've got double coverage now in here. We've got safety help with tight coverage in the back, but nobody is nobody's open, bro. And Jerome Baker comes up, and we'll take that sack real quick. Thank you. So on this play right here, shout out to Raheem Mostert. He wasn't going to let Devon Achane have all the fun. Just a single back formation. Tua's just going to hand the ball right off to Raheem. Now, this is why it's all Raheem on this one. Now, the Dolphins' offensive line do get some nice, good down blocking here to set the edge to allow a nice hole for Raheem to take it up. But this linebacker sees the play develop and shoots the gap. And this should have been a tackle for a loss. But Raheem Mostert absolutely just turns on the Jets. And even though the guy has the angle, he just had no shot to grab Raheem. And Raheem just gouges him here on this play. Look, right there. Had him. Had him. You can see right here's the linebacker. And he's coming in. Now, if Raheem continued to bounce it outside, he very well may have gotten him. But Raheem puts his foot in the ground and just takes it straight up the hole the guy came in and burns them before anybody even knows it. Now Connor getting to the second level here was nice as well. Boom. There it is. Missed tackle. And there's Raheem with blockers handling everybody. Now this linebacker's got to come out and do and get out here and try to make a stop. And he can't. Nice blocking again downfield by the O-line and gets tripped up by the safety deep downfield. Raheem knows that, man, if I just beat that one guy, that would have been to the house. So Raheem still wants to show that, not only does he have the speed, but he's put on a little bit of weight this offseason to gain some power. And on this play, he just will not be denied. He's just going to take it straight up the gut. There's going to be a safety there to meet him at the goal line, and Raheem will not be denied on this play and just punches it in for the Miami Dolphins' final touchdown of the day. Boom. Great blocking, too. The Dolphins continue to get a little bit, just smart out of their blocking game. They bring the tight end, Durham Smythe, who then takes into the hole, gives the tush push to the right guard, Hunt, to help set this edge, and then now he can come out as the lead blocker, but still a man to beat, and Raheem makes it happen. Thump. Boom. Raheem looking tough. So, guys, as you can see, this Miami Dolphins offense is all but unstoppable. When the run game is working, it forces the defense to have to make adjustments to account for the run game as the Dolphins gouge you for 20, 30, 40, 50-yard touchdowns at times. And when that happens and they go man-to-man on the outsides and go single high safety because they're loading the box, you've played right into our hand. That allows Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill to do what they do best, and that's make plays with the ball in their hands. And Tua Tagovailoa has come night and day to hitting his wide receivers in stride when he notices that on the outside. A defender is going to show him their back by running upfield to try to keep pace with one of our great wide receivers, and Tua's going to hit him in stride all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video breakdown, this film study. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, subscribing if you are new, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think of all this, and keep a lookout for the Panthers preview that we're going to have next. So fins up, everybody.